Water cycle.
The something movement of water. Water that goes throughout the environment on Earth.
Okay. Freezing.
Where did you get that?
I know.
Freezing occurs when a substance.
Okay. Keep on. Why is it so hard for you to remember freezing?
I'm trying to remember the rest of the words.
What do you do when water freezes?
Oh yeah. When a liquid to a solid.
Okay. When you think of words, you got to start putting, like, thinking of stuff that makes you think of that. So if I say freezing, if the teacher said, Victoria, what is freezing? You can say, okay, freezing, just water to ice. You know what I'm saying? So it's from liquid to a solid. You got to start thinking about stuff like that.
Okay.
Condensation.
The changes gas, water, vapor.
Okay.
Yay!
Alright, go write the rest of them. I know it's more than that.
Okay.
Remember them when you write them. You're not just writing them just to be writing them. I'm telling you what that means so you can remember it.
Okay. Ow, my toe. You're left out there.
That's my name, huh? Ready? STRO. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. I color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? One, ready. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
A first down throw for Mariota. Rolling to his right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Bang, 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 bang. One.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Three bucks.
Now Lewis here on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Benson Mayowa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Mariota, eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down again. Benson Mayowa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. To throw is Mariota. He'll buy some time right. Uncorks one for Davis. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. We're scoreless after 1. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Jacobs, the first-round pick out of Alabama. He's acquitted himself quite nicely in this first half of the season, taking over as the #1 option in Oakland. And 2 touchdowns in the opening Monday night win over Denver, and he delivered 2 more plus his first 100-yard game in London Week 5 as the Raiders took down the Chicago Bears.
Over here, Amari.
Carr now on first down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Jacobs. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
59 Mike. 1, later 1. Here we go. Hey, 2. Back, check. 59.
Wow.
3 buzz. Mike, 59. Express. 59.
Then I use
Stop, Lamar.
Let's take that piece out.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I found the screw.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". 694. Let's get off the field.
32
Hey, Echo. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
2-0
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Mariota. This one caught by Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mariota on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
That's got to be a long down.
A 2nd down run with Lewis. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Mark, get out of
We
there.
get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. Throwing is Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Play action now, Mariota. And Walker has it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mariota now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second and goal, Mariota got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Cameron Batson there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Raiders nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Thank you.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Talking to me?
Down! 180! 54! Mike 54! Coming to you! Coming to you! Raider 9! 9! Mike's by 4! Mike's by 4! Let's go one more! 29! We're done!
On first down, Carr. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
You better be afraid of me. Easy, easy. Kill. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Go. 54. Hey, come on, now. Come on, now.
And that'll set them back 5.
No, wipe your hands.
Now, 180. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey, Alpha.
Coming. Right there, 54.
6-18.
54, Mike. Woo-hoo. 54.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Good. Hey, 734. Express. Check Mike 50. Hey, Charlie.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
637.
I got you. I got you. Right there, 54. Right there, right there. 54, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They do go for it. It's Carr trying to lay one up deep. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you got it?
Final play of the half here. Mariota sliding out of the pocket. They will find Davis. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. His throw incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
54, Mike 54.
Stay with your man. Raider 1. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
And the blitz does come. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Check. Hey, over. Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 73 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Play fake. Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Mike, 55, 29.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he completes it to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Topper!
Now Carr. Looking downfield for Joe. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. You're mine. Hey, Haywood. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Double dog, that's the way. Mike 55, right there.
Here's Carr to throw. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 68 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Titans 7.
Nice. Give me a hug. 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 Give me a hug.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Huh? Oh, yeah, there you are.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
A little bit hungry.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Two, fellas, let's go.
Now Mariota. Over the middle, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Mike 55. Mike 55. I got one.
From the gun, Mariota. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's got Lewis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 19 yards away. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Whoa!
Check 50. Check 50.
Whoa!
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch his flat. No. Move down.
To throw his Carr, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. The 40. The 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. It just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Victoria.
Yes.
How you put your stuff in the oven, in the microwave? Come on.
wait. Okay, I kissed her mom. She said XOXO. Ow!
Welcome back to the channel. We're here at the dealership getting looking for work. Watch it real quick. Do that, but I'm gonna scan this tank. There is an engine light on. And these performances were something you'd see in a Matrix movie where Neo would be absolutely invincible. So in today's video, we will be going over 5 times Israel Adesanya with absolutely unstoppable. To kick things off, we have one right here. It's basically using to style better himself. All-time Anderson Spider. So at first, Adesanya was a big fan of the idea that he had to go in there and fight his idol, especially now that Anderson is at the latest stages of his career where he would be very close to retiring. However, it didn't seem long after those same comments of dating, and both were interested in going there and getting as well. The two were billed as old school versus old school, and come fight night, the youthful and skillful Adesanya was just a bit too harsh for the aging legend. In the fight, it was very clear that Anderson had never faced somebody who would really apply his own strategies against him. He was always the guy that would
got 5 minutes. You
make
get in the bed.
take the bait and not put the shots on him. Having a taller, rangier, young fighter go in there and apply that same strategy onto him was already a bad start. The already knows that Adesanya was keen on making a chess match and keeping in charge, giving Anderson many feints and making sure that he was out of his way. The first flurry of the fight came when Anderson thought Israel Adesanya was in range, but he fell for the trap of him seeming closer than he actually was. However, Anderson already took the bait, so he decided to chase down Adesanya. However, he was getting hit while doing so. nonchalance and rarely telegraphed his shots, coming in and out of range without Israel Adesanya getting a good read on him early on. That said, Israel was still a fighter who was landing impressive and consistent shots out of this. Both fighters were seemingly canceling each other's success out each round. One round would go to Kelvin, and the following round, Israel would win.